Hey, Don Schmidt, the Book Kahuna, coming at you with today's publishing tip for the day. Today's publishing tip is the paperless workflow. I began my production manager stewardship at ABC Clio in 2004, and when I first walked in, I noticed that there were file cabinets everywhere. There were contracts, there were production folders, there were invoices, file cabinets, file cabinets, file cabinets. It was time to come into the 21st century and look at the process from a different viewpoint. I knew, number one, it was going to be better for us using technology as our friend, and number two, it was going to help a lot of forests and trees by not having the use of all this paper. The first thing we did was to start sending proof stages to our vendors, proofreaders, indexers, even authors. Most of the authors were academics who worked at university, so we decided it's probably better for them to print out the PDF file directly once we have them pull it off our FTP site. Then all they would have to do is mark up the corrections, scan those corrections, or mail them overnight and send them back to us. In this way, we would be cutting down on a massive amount of proofs and paper that would be trafficking back and forth through overnight mail or other ways. We also decided to talk to our vendors about sending us PDFs for invoices. Now, this was kind of a hard sell with our accounting department because finance people always like to have a hard copy of everything. But from my perspective, if you have a hard copy or an emailed copy, you can always take the PDF and print it out and you've got a hard copy. And you've got the hard copy that's already marked up, coded, and signed instead of the blank copy that came in initially from the vendor. We got the full version of Adobe. We scanned signatures and put them into everyone's workflow so that once they got an invoice in, they could code it and scan it by actually typing in all of the information. And then we would just email to our accounting department. In this way, we cut down on masses of paper, and we were never putting any more paper into any file cabinets. Digitize, archive, set up a folder system first to make sure you know where you can place things, because organization is key. Paperless workflow is great, but if you go paperless, you have to know what the organization structure is of your files to be able to find things later on. Don Schmidt, the Book Kahuna, with today's publishing tip for the day. Go paperless, save some trees, go green. It's good for you, it's good for the country, and you'll feel better about not having forests replanted every 20, 30 years because we're using up the paper. Don Schmidt, the Book Kahuna. Be back tomorrow with another tip of the day. Be strong, be digitized, go technology. Technology is your friend. Bye-bye.